Good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd give you a quick update because an agency got in contact the other day about a possible contract opportunity in Valencia, which is in eastern Spain. So I've been to Valencia before, nice place. And it's funny though, because the agency, he was trying to sort of, convince me that going there for a year would be fantastic. Had absolutely no idea, no interest even that I was married with kids, and like the last thing I'm going to do is up roots, up sticks and go to Valencia for a year. But of course, if you've been out of work for a little while like I have now, then you start to consider these jobs that are a little bit further afield. So I checked whether the job could be sort of 3 or 4 days a week. Maybe no, I was told it will be 5 days a week in the office. But then you have that problem of a rate. They always want to put you forward with a rate attached, which is always really annoying because I don't even know much about the job yet. And of course, when it's overseas or anywhere away from your normal commute zone, then it's so much harder to factor in the travel costs because you've got to get to the airport, I've got to get a flight, for example, you've got to get transport the other side. Then in Valencia, you've got to get accommodation as well. And of course, you've got to pay for all your meals and all the normal stuff. So it's really hard to sort of pin down a rate. And the rate anyway was lower than my normal day rate for London. And, part of me was just like, no, fuck it. I just don't even want to be bothered with this. But no, because the market is quiet, I thought no. And also just to keep your skills up with things like telephone interviews and interacting with agencies like this, I thought, no, I'll just carry on, play the game. And so I basically just pushed it to the highest rate that the client could hopefully afford. And that's it. Didn't mention anything else. Didn't mention anything about I'd only do it if I got expenses, because my aim in that conversation was to just get my CV from the agency to the client. So, and my aim, of course, with that is to get a telephone interview, because then I'll understand, more about the role, what exactly is entailed in doing that job, and they can obviously work out whether I'm the right person for them. And then after that, I can start looking at things like, can I ask for expenses? Can I negotiate coming in late on a Monday and then coming home on a Friday afternoon, for example? All that other stuff I can deal with later. I can push the rate up if I think I'm perfect for that role, if I don't believe they've really got anyone else that's really great for it. So, or if I really want it, then maybe I'll go for the lower rate. We'll see. So I just thought I'd share that with you, just the different ways to handle contracts, negotiations with agencies, get your CV past them, get it to the client, and also don't be flummoxed by the fact that it's overseas. And the guy started sending me links to like accommodation, restaurants, flights, all this sort of crap. It's like, I don't really even need to know that yet. So politely, I sort of tried to say, look, let's just see if the client likes me first. Then we can worry about all that sort of stuff. So hope that's beneficial to you. Don't get put off by contracts that are overseas. Don't worry about all the finer detail of prices, of accommodation, of all that stuff. Even if the agency's banging on about it, just get past the agency, get your CV to the client, okay? And then go from there. Have a fantastic day. All the best.